So I am at the Microsoft UK headquarters in Reading today. Now, it's been a long day for me, travelling down from Edinburgh. I was on a 6 a.m. flight, and for any fellow student out there, know that 6 a.m. is normally when you get in from a night out, so bear with me. I'm joined by Neil Carter, who is Head of Local Government for Microsoft in the UK. Thank you for being involved in this.
Pleasure. I'm by the way, I travelled from Edinburgh last night as well, so I'm equally as fatigued.
Okay, that's no student excuse there.
No,
then.
exactly.
So Neil is kindly going to answer some questions on blockchain and its scope in the public sector. So Neil, how well do you understand blockchain, or think you understand blockchain?
Not nearly well enough, I think, is the short answer. I would say I'd probably give myself a 5 out of 10 at this early stage, but it has it's definitely piqued my interest. We're seeing a lot of very positive noise in the marketplace about blockchain and the potential. Mm-hmm. So I've set myself a task to really understand its full potential over the coming weeks and months.
Yeah, and there's a lot of talk about potential out there, but I think what we want to see is action.
Some solutions,
yeah. Yes. Can you give us an example of a scenario in public services where it could be applied?
I think so. I mean, if you think about some of the big challenges in public sector, they span multiple parts of the marketplace. If you think about adult social care spanning the health and local government marketplace, and child protection spanning police and social services, those kind of things. There are lots of areas in the public sector where we need to take a more holistic view of the citizen, of their data, any interactions and transactions that they have across different agencies. The public sector has grown up being quite siloed. I think blockchain has the potential to unlock some of that potential and help us build solutions that span public sector in a very secure, robust way.
Another issue or point is, do you think government is ready for blockchain?
I think it's interesting, actually, I'm not sure if that's the right question, actually. I would say, so customers now, and certainly the public sector customers, are less interested in the technology and much more interested in solving the problems.
Yeah.
And so we get we have less discussion with our customers about the tech now than we did maybe 5 years ago, and much more focus on how we actually solve the problems with a range of technologies and software and solutions and services. So I guess what customers are looking for is solutions to really difficult problems, and I think blockchain can form a really important component part of that. But I would equally say, kind of to answer your question a bit more directly, blockchain needs to be better understood. It needs to be perceived as being, bulletproof when it comes to security, and being fit for purpose for use in the public sector.
Relating blockchain to the Microsoft world, how can organisations make lots of money from blockchain tech, like Microsoft has done with the cloud? I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, so self-serving. So, I mean, clearly, most of the products and services that we build are sold through partners. And again, I think I'd refer to my earlier comments that I think it's down to our partners to build on blockchain technology and core Microsoft technology solutions that solve business problems.
Now, Neil, you're the lead for CityNext in the UK. Now, Microsoft CityNext is an initiative for innovative digital services for citizens and cities. But when is it going to be City Now? What's Microsoft doing to improve public services?
That's a great question. Actually, I would say CityNext is landing really well in many parts of the world, where the city dynamic's quite different. So we're seeing, and I think even our competitors are seeing much more traction in Asia. For example, where new cities are being crafted being built from almost from scratch. You think about what's happening in the Middle East and Asia, where you have almost a greenfield site. building a city almost from scratch with those kind of future city design principles is very viable, is very doable. And so I would say City Now is absolutely happening in other parts of the world. I think in the UK, the market has been a lot more challenged because of the way the maturity of our marketplace, the age of our cities, but also the political structure and a fairly siloed nature of our cities.
Ask the question: have you invested in any cryptocurrency?
I have not.
No? Why
No.
not?
Well, basically because I'm divorced and the lawyer gave all of my money to my ex-wife.
Fair enough. So, well, you know, if you had Bitcoin, then
I need to start again.
don't think she would have got her hands on it.
This is true.